Okay, what we're looking at here in my journey in the Badlands is a very old remnants of a campsite of some indigenous people from a very long time ago. You can tell by the rocks itself. There's just something seems strange about them, not like any other rocks that you see out in the Badlands, which there are a lot of. There's just little characteristics that tell me that this is part of a very old campsite. And they trickled down from above, and we'll take a look and see if we can find where the source is. Okay, so I think I might have found the source of the rocks from the old campsite. As you can see, there's this gray layer here in this sod table, and as I pan over, voila, there is a little chip of stone that appears to be worked and appears to be pretty sharp. And as you can see, there's some more in here, and I have to be very careful. But yeah, this is where probably the source is from this little layer, occupational layer. And I got to be real careful because I do not want to disturb this site too much. But yeah, there's the source of a very ancient campsite, and we'll see if we come across any more. So I'd like to remind everybody that archaeological sites in the Badlands and the grasslands, please do not tamper with them. Not only is it illegal, but you just don't want to mess with them because they're so very delicate and very fragile. And I'm probably cutting it a little too close getting this close to them. But anyway, so I came across another site here about 20 feet from the other one. And if you can see that little dark layer right here, we have more sharpened stones, a little bit more charcoal this time. So again, from it's a very old camp or kill site. And what's pretty cool about it is, what amazes me about it is, these people that were here in the Badlands were able to live out here without the modern conveniences that we have, such as bottled water or a car, and maybe even a horse. So how they were able to survive out here and be able to find water, well, that just boggles my mind. So we'll take a quick little closer look here. And as you can see, more stone. Might even have some bone in there. But it's part of another site. Okay, we're looking at the Badlands again. I found yet another campsite. Maybe even from the same time frame, maybe the same group of people. But anyways, we'll take a look at this one. So I'm at the bottom of a creek, and we go way up here. And right where my finger is, right there, there looks to be quite a collection of rock and charcoal up there. Maybe I can get up there and take a closer look. But another campsite here in the same area. Alright, well, this is about as close as I can get to it. As you can see, I don't really want to fall down there. But it is pretty interesting. Looks like it's a pit dug in the ground at one time and then maybe filled with rocks. I don't know if that was a cooking technique or what, or a cache of some sort. But you can see it pretty good. It's pretty prominent, but I can't get to it, and I'm not going to risk it going any further. But pretty dang cool. Alright, found something really cool here. Kind of corresponds with the rest of the sites I found. I don't know if you can see it, but right where my finger is, right there, there is a rib cage. And what's cool about it is, me get a little closer here. It's a rib cage from a pretty big animal. So I'd put my money on it'd probably be a bison. And so what I think they did here was, I think they would kind of chase a buffalo to this area, pin him up against the Badlands wall, and that's how they would hunt, and then have a pretty good feast. So, yeah, once again, I'd like to say that that's probably a buffalo. It's up there pretty high. I'll go back a little bit. But yeah, traces of an ancient people. And judging by the position of where it's sitting, I'm guessing it's probably pretty old. If not into the thousands of years old. But pretty cool, pretty fascinating. Traces of history long forgotten. Well, that concludes my Badlands journey for today. And I'm going to make my way back. And again, like to thank you for watching.